Good morning, this is Miriam from Keto My Way. It's been a week since I did a video. I'm sorry, the time just flies and I think I'm going to do a few a week and I'm lucky to do one. I was talking with my friends this morning and said I'm starting to feel I have nothing to say. And they reminded me a couple of topics that might be good for today, sort of a check-in, but also I wanted to say I'm going down to my daughter's this afternoon and I'm staying over. I'll pick up something for dinner and I'll stay all day tomorrow. So I just thought I would tell you or show you what I'm bringing with me. Um, there's always good keto stuff to eat, but I get very distracted by all the other stuff in the house. So I do have some nice things with me. I was going to have lunch in the office, but I actually have a 1 o'clock physical therapy appointment. So I probably won't land up having lunch, but I keep a lot of stuff in my fridge here. So let me show you what I have. Sorry if this is backwards. Naturalissima Genuine European Style Recipes. It is uncured hard salami wrapped around the cheese. I keep on saying I'm getting so sick of, cheese and pepperoni, but here it is again. It's all packaged for me. But I make it extra delicious. I have a Trader Joe's aioli garlic mustard sauce. I think that is 0 carbs per teaspoon. So if I have as much as a tablespoon, I might say 1 carb, but if I just dip a couple of these things into it, then I don't count. These are 2 carbs per 4. But as you can see, sometimes I just eat 2 and it's enough. So since I won't be having lunch today, I will just take these with me, and when I'm done with physical therapy, I'll take a couple to have for a snack. I'll show you what I did bring with me for lunch, but I'll end up having it for dinner. This is the Greek salad I was telling you about that I deconstruct. It also comes with toasted little pita bread chips, but I get rid of that immediately. This is Cindy's lemon and shallot vinaigrette. This whole big container is, I believe, 2 carbs. I looked it up. I don't have it in front of me. But I had just deconstructed this salad. They make it the same way every time. So between the greens and cucumbers, pepperoncini, usually there's the 3 cherry tomatoes in it, maybe 3 or 4 black olives. This comes out to about maybe 2 tablespoons of feta cheese and 1 or 2 slices of onion. And I did take apart, and this is 10 carbs. What I will do, since I'm not having it for lunch, is I will just bring it tonight for dinner. And what I'm going to pick up is I'm going to pick up some chicken. The kids like chicken breast. I don't care if I don't ever eat another chicken breast. So I will pick up a thigh or 2 with skin, and I will ask my son-in-law to grill, and I'll do the grill, and I'll do this. They don't care whether they have starch or not, but maybe I'll pick up something for them. I'm also coming with my own Kerrygold butter. My daughter does have butter, but I don't think they have the Kerrygold. And this, when in doubt, eat butter. This is my thing. Like if I'm hungry at night and I'm really hungry and I want something, but I don't want to just sit down and start eating, salami and cheese, I'll have a spoon of butter and I'm fine, and it just satisfies everything. This actually I keep in the food I'm showing you, I actually keep in my fridge in my office. So I'm sort of emptying the office fridge and bringing it with me. I also have just a small quantity of walnuts. Oh, you know what? I will have this with 2 of these, and that'll be a perfect lunch. I may also bring down my pork rinds. These are mine in the office. I would be interested to know if my son-in-law, I think my daughter will like these, but maybe my son-in-law will, and it would give him maybe a new snack instead of the Doritos and all the other stuff that he eats. So I have that. I have a portion that I didn't eat the other day. This is the crack slaw. It's not my favorite, but if I'm really hungry, it's good. I'm bringing it down because I will be needing to have lunch down there tomorrow, and my daughter is going to be out with the baby, and so I will just be home. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. So I'll have this for lunch. And then I wanted to be brave and tell you they can say what they want about exogenous ketones. Okay, this is called Perfect Keto. This is chocolate sea salt. I thought it was caramel. Okay, chocolate sea salt. I take a scoop of these. Okay, you have to understand, I'm always dead by 3. Even since being in ketosis, I still don't have that energy. I do take something for my thyroid. I have Hashimoto's disease as well, so my thyroid is not always functioning well, and I think that has a lot to do with me being tired. My medications are straight on, right on, and my tests are fine, but I do think sometimes I lack the energy that I would like to have, and I don't know whether it has to do with the thyroid or the fact that I'm carrying, 70 pounds on my back that I shouldn't. But anyway, I got these, and I have to tell you, I mix these. I don't necessarily like K-Cups, but it's what my daughter has. So I have caramel Starbucks K-Cups, and I would mix this, I would mix a scoop of this with some heavy whipping cream, and then I use the K-Cup. Coffee out of this world. The days that I have this, and my friends know me, at 9 o'clock they say good night because they know I'm going to bed. On the nights I have this, I'm up 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I sleep well. It doesn't, the caffeine and the ketones don't keep me up because of that, but it's an energy. It's not like, oh, I can't sleep. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I love it. And what I do is I usually make a coffee on my way home, or maybe I'll have it at like 4 o'clock, and it'll get me through the rest of the day, and I love it. And I think it's the ketones, because I've had coffee before in the afternoon, or tea, or a diet soda, or something with caffeine, and it's not the same. But when I add these ketones to it, I am like, wow. And it's wonderful. So I have this at work, but I'm bringing it down to my daughter's because she has a K-Cup, and they do K-Cup at work. And I wanted to show you this. This is my stick frother. Oh, you can't see it turning, but you can hear it. This is a game changer. I use this with the cream and the ketones, or even if I don't, before I started using the ketones, I still would use this, and it makes whipped cream. It's wonderful. I actually bought one that is down at my daughter's house, so I know I always have it, so I don't have to bring this with me, but I wanted to show you. It is just wonderful. So what I do is I take the heavy cream and the ketones, and this has stevia in it, and I'm not a stevia person. It gives me that, I can't think of the word for it, but I don't like it. It doesn't, but this is mild enough, and so I don't have to add any sweetener or anything, and the stevia doesn't bother me. The flavor of this is good enough that the stevia doesn't overwhelm it, but adds a little bit of sweetness. So I put this in with the cream and with this and 1 K-Cup. Even plain is great, but I happen to have these caramel ones, so that's what I'm gonna have. So you're seeing, this is actually what I keep in my office, and so I didn't shop special to go down there, but it's a long weekend, so I said, well, let me empty my fridge. I'll take everything from the fridge, I'll bring it down there. What I don't use, I'll bring back home. So I have my coffee, my walnuts. This is going to be my lunch today. I can do it while I'm in the car. I may not even bring this because these are good enough. I'll have this. I'm going to do this tonight with grilled chicken, maybe something else. I'll have my Kerrygold butter for an emergency. I'll have crack slaw for lunch tomorrow. And I'll have pork rinds. So I guess maybe I did have something to say today. I wish you all a wonderful July 4th weekend. Oh, let me just say one more thing. If you're going to be on the road, all of this that I just showed you, including the salad and the butter, this can all just go in a cooler with an ice pack. This is all travel ready. And something like this, let's say this has to be heated. This I wouldn't take if I wasn't going to be near a microwave or a stove. But everything else, none of this stuff has to be heated, and it's all perfect in a cooler. So if you're going to be on the road, long road trip, but if you go into, let's say, to a relative's house, like I live in Boston, if I was going to New York and we were going to go at 11 and I knew that we were going to stop at lunch, my husband likes Burger King, I would pack this for myself, and this is what I would have. So it's very easy to travel. It's very easy to be at somebody else's house. It's doable. So anyway, have a wonderful weekend, and thank you. Bye-bye.